Bit short and simple on the names and what they mean to me. But before I go into the Yosefs, I'm just going to go quickly to the Eliav. Really, Eliav was just the name we came up with, and we like the name. We love the name Eliav. A little about him: he was a shevet. He was a nasi in the shevet of Zulun. He was David Mel's brother. He was very tall. They say he's very tall. He was very handsome. In fact, when Shmuel Navi saw Eliav, they actually thought that he was going to be the next king of Yisrael. So the name Eliav also is Eli and Av, which means, my God, my father. And it just shows like that we are, I guess, proclaiming that Hashem, we're partners with Hashem in raising Eliav. And, it says in the Midrash that, a human is created with three partnerships. One is the man, the woman, and Hashem. So that really is Eliav. We just happen to love the name, and that's pretty much Eliav. Okay, Yosef. My Zaidi, Rabbi Yosef Schechter, he was a big Talmud Chacham. He was a tzaddik, definitely. He comes from Baltimore, Maryland. He passed away around, I would say, 10 years ago? Less? 8 years ago? Okay. He passed away.
3 weeks.
6 years ago. Okay, regardless. He was in charge of the Siyam Torah of Baltimore, which was a huge project. He really spearheaded it across the state, so it really gained traction because of my Zaidi's efforts. The way it worked is he would just give out a small piece of Torah to everybody, and basically, if he saw you on the street and you didn't have a part in the Torah, he would sign you up like right there on the spot. It was known like Rabbi Joseph Schechter. You see him and you're getting a part of the Torah, and that way, literally, the whole city of Baltimore finished the Torah. And he was huge. He was a massive pillar in the Baltimore community. He was a Rav in Ner Yisrael for decades. And he even went as far as when there was a Chag that came up, he literally had connections with TV stations. He would make a TV show every time a Chag, and either the Talmidim of Ner Yisrael would participate in the TV show, or he would actually get like Gedolim Gedolim rabbis to participate. So that was my Zaidi, Rabbi Schechter, Rabbi Yosef Schechter. Sarah's grandfather. Again, I didn't know him. People say about him. He was an extremely cheerful, happy guy. He was a major Talmud Chacham. He would study Torah constantly. People always crowded around him. They wanted to hear his stories. He had a huge claim to him. He was a shoemaker in Sana in Yemen. He literally took his whole entire family on the magic carpet. They came to Israel, and then they spent, what they say is he spent equal amount of time in shul. He took care of a school, and he would just hang out on his porch chewing gum, which is maybe could be why they said he was such a happy guy. But that's what they say. Okay, last week's parsha, because I'm not doing this week's parsha because it wasn't supposed to be about to go up to our Torah. But last week's parsha, Parsha Tzava, teaches us about the Choshen. The Choshen contain the name of our forefathers and the Shvatim to serve as a reminder of the merits of our great forefathers and the tribes. By incorporating the names of the forefathers and the Shvatim, all of the letters of the alphabet were included so that sentences could be constructed by combining letters and then transmitting it through the Urim and Tumim. In doing some research about my Zaidi, Yosef Gottlieb, or as my kids would call him, Super Zaidi, who Baruch Hashem I was supposed to know very well and love, as did Sarah, my children, as did all my siblings. Zaidi Gottlieb, Yosef Gottlieb, was a fantastic, special person. And I learned, by the way, today would be, if I'm not mistaken, tell me if not, play along. Today should be the anniversary. My Bubby and Zaidi is today.
22nd.
Yeah, it is.
22nd.
That's what you must have said yesterday.
Happy anniversary.
But today is the anniversary, or would be the anniversary of Bubby and Zaidi. Of course, my Zaidi passed away a little less than 2 years ago. But my great-grandfather, Yisrael David Gottlieb, said about my Zaidi, Yosef Gottlieb, at his Sheva Brachos, that Zaidi had the chen of Yosef HaTzadik. That he was, from the day he was born, he had the chen of Yosef HaTzadik. And indeed, my Zaidi did have a huge, special chen. The stone of Yosef on the Choshen was the shoham, a diamond. It possessed the segula of causing a person to find favor in the eyes of others, even before high officials. The word shoham contains the same letters as Hashem, to indicate that it was Hashem who granted Yosef grace in the eyes of superiors. Zaidi Yosef Gottlieb had this characteristic of chen. He found favor in the eyes of everybody that knew him. He was known to be a giant. He was a giant. and performing acts of chesed, for giving tzedakah, learning Torah, volunteering his time for the Tzarkei Tzibur. He was honest, he had a fantastic voice, and he had a massive sense of humor. He was hilarious. Cheesy, corny, hilarious, quirky. My Zaidi had it all. In fact, one of the last few years, he was actually in Shari Tzedek at night. This just like incorporates my Zaidi's like wacky sense of humor. He was in Shari Tzedek, and they didn't know why he was there. He was curious to know why he was staying there. And the doctor approached him, and he said, like, doctor, like, why am I staying here? Like, there's nothing wrong with me. And the doctor said, maybe you have a virus. And Zaidi said, a virus? I don't have any virus. I just want mitzvahs. And that was Zaidi's sense of humor. He finished Shas 7 times. Hashem granted him 96.5 years, and his personality and mind were 100% fine until his passing. To conclude, may Hashem grant our son to also be a diamond and inherit all the facets, sparkle in life, the qualities of pain from Super Zaidi Yosef Gottlieb and all his Super Zaidis Yosef. We all loved and admired. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.